Hello and welcome to Tabletop Nights. I'm Greg and today we are playing Kingdom Rush Rift in Time. Kingdom Rush. Oh, Rush. Okay. This is a great little tower defense game from Lucky Duck Games. Thanks, Lucky Duck, for supplying this. Can't wait to play it. Well, I've had a bit of a cheat. I did an unboxing recently. It was pretty popular. Based on a video game. It's puzzly, it's elegant, it's clean. It's the best solo game experience I've had in 2020. And haven't we had a lot of those this year? Seriously, far too many. Because we can't get together. Let's have a look at the game. So this is the solo playthrough. I'm playing it sort of on the hard mode, which means basically I have 4 hearts to protect my kingdom. Technically, you could just play it out and then see how many hearts you used up and then apply stickers to your little map accordingly. Because we're basically playing this first one, which says Rifts in Time on the map here, but it's Rift in Time in the rule book. You put your little stars depending on how you go. So very good. Now, there's 3 main differences between the solo game and the main game. And they are, you have a bench of characters, so you can have up to 3 characters that come in and just do their one-off stomp and a basic attack. You have your tower cards, which instead of passing to the player on the left, you essentially, any that you don't play in the round, you upgrade to the next level. And then just put them into your incoming tower slot on your player board if you haven't seen it. That's this board here. So it's just got a little slot there. You can see now, spoiler alert, I'm playing Malik. So there's little old Malik there. There he is. It does say in the rules they recommend you use a melee character for the solo. A bit easier. And the bench guys will come in. So the bench guys will be Illyria, Ignis, and Magnus. And it says on your player board the tower cards you start with. So we have an archer, artillery, footman, and mage for Malik. So there you go. The other rule for solo play is basically you always have access to 3 different colours or tower types or tower locations. But each round you can only choose 2 of them to make use of. So you have to eliminate 1 each round. And then round to round, that can't be the same one consecutively. So if it's green on one turn, it has to be yellow or purple on the next turn. Here's the board ready to go. We've got 3 hordes coming. Each one of these little dudes, if they get past the gate, costs me 1 heart. If any part of a big guy, big enemy, is uncovered, that's 4 hearts. So it's game over straight away. We've got 1 little space there, so I want to try and eliminate at least, definitely have to eliminate 1 horde this round. 2 would be great. We have 2 portal cards up there. It's always important to check the portal cards before you start because they can only be defeated by certain levels of tower cards. So there's a level 2 and a level 3 in there. So I need to upgrade these cards. Now the problem is any card that attacks a portal gets destroyed at the end of that turn. So they go back into the supply. So then you've got to keep upgrading. So this is a down to the wire, even though this is the 0 game learning one. Not as straightforward as you think. 2 hordes will spawn each round from that single stack. So what I have to do basically to start with is pick which colour I'm not going to use. So I think for round 1 I'm not going to use yellow. Now these are normally tokens for each player so they know which tower locations they have, but I'm just going to pop there to remind me which location I'm not going to use this turn. There's a hint for new players. You can see my bench up here. I've sort of got it at the tiles for their basic attacks there as well. Let's get cracking. So let's activate Malik. So when you activate your hero, you have to take your hero card and place it on your hero board to show that he's been activated. Basically, he's got 2 movements, so he can move from the kingdom onto the board. So he's going to go straight onto this first one and stomp on the big guy. Now Malik's basic attack is to put one of these down, a little 4 square. For every blank he covers, he gets to put a single one on an adjacent horde. An adjacent in Kingdom Rush is orthogonal or diagonal. So I think what he's going to do is stomp in the corner, leaving one open, and then the other one will go, let's say there, because he covered a blank. Well done. Now, if we look at my cards, now the clever thing about this game is wherever you end up placing the tower, that tells you where you can aim, tells you what you can fire, and the tile has to match the orientation that's on the card currently. Now you'll have other cards, like a marksman, which you can flip or spin the tile if it's got that little symbol there. But initially I don't have any of those. So I think let's do some artillery here. So I can put a 2 straight ahead, which kills off the last dude there, I think, because sometimes they get hidden behind your character. Yep. And I can put a single one diagonally across. Let's put this one, and again, you always look back at your cards and go, oh, if I do that and I do that, you'll find yourself taking cards back because you go, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done it that way. The other thing that you will forget is any card with troops on them, which is militia, footmen, or knights. They can be placed on top of an existing tower, or another tower can be placed on top of it. So it's a way of using one space twice. Don't forget that, because you will need that to be successful. All right, let's instead do a... Oh, now, you want to upgrade as early as you can. This is the problem. Crikey. So I could potentially use one of my ring-ins already and do more upgrades. Yeah, look, maybe I'll do that. Let me do that. I might do that. Well, I'll still put down this... I will still put down this single one that I had left from the artillery. Alright, I'm going to use Illyria. So she can come in. She can actually stomp on him. And her facing is important because she can also do a basic ranged attack. So I'm facing her north up the board there. It says in the rules that you can bring in her putty cat in the solo game. It's not like a respawn where it's been destroyed and then has to be brought back in. It's kind of just in. So we'll cover up 2 more. And then she also has a couple of... well, she has a tour and a single. So she has a tour she can spin and a single. Now you can put them in multiple spaces. So she's going to go diagonal there, and this one there. Now I think I've done that right. I might have that one quite a little bit wrong, but sue me. All right. I think I'm going to use my footman now to try and destroy another horde card. So I'm not using yellow, so I'm going to use purple. So I'm going to put that there. Now it gives me 2 footmen, but I'm only going to use 1. You can't put the footmen or the soldiers on blank spots. They're basically just lost. Okay, now I also started the game with 8 crystals. So that's nice, so I can spend them on more tower cards. Okay, so we've played our tower and hero cards, and now we destroy the horde tray. So we'll destroy this bottom one first. So Malik will go back into the spot where he was. If you're on a spot when you destroy the horde, you take a damage, so he goes from 3 down to 2 health. Also, if you're on a horde tile that tries to move, you take a damage as well. And the little soldiers, when they take damage, they basically just go back to the supply. So don't waste them on a tile that they're just going to get chucked out anyway, because you'll just have to put them back later, unless you're trying to slow down wargs. So the wargs have the little sort of fast forward symbol. And when you put them on there, they the soldiers mean they can only move one tile instead of two. All right, we get a reward of another crystal, so we're up to 9. Excellent. We also destroyed this horde tile, but Putty Cat and Illyria are gone. Soldier goes back to home territory. It's such a fun game, so puzzly, and each mission adds another layer of complexity, which is fantastic. All right, there's another single crystal. So we're up to 10 crystals. So we've done that. Now we advance the horde trays. So this one will only move 1. If there'd been, let's say, even 1 soldier on there, it wouldn't have moved at all. It would have stayed there, but the soldier would have come off. Right, now we can pick up our tower cards. Now I only played 2, so I keep them separate from the ones I didn't play. So I'm going to upgrade my archer and mage to an adept and a marksman. So I've still only got 4 cards at the moment. Right, now with crystals, you can spend 2 crystals to buy a level 1 tower or 3 crystals to buy a level 2 tower. I have to get level 2 towers because I know there's portals in there. And the other issue is when you use a portal card, as I said, a tower card to destroy a portal, that tower card gets destroyed as well. So I'm going to spend 3 on a marksman. The reason I want marksman is because I want troubleshooters who are the only ones at the moment that have range. So if you look on here, that marksman has a 2 range forward. So I can make use of these green spaces later on to be shooting this way. That's really important. All right, I think I'll spend another 3 on an adept. And you can't buy level 3 cards. You can only buy level 1 or 2. Everything else has to be an upgrade. I might spend another 3 on some footmen. I really want footmen just so I can get knights. If a horde trade moved on to Malik, where he was standing, he would get knocked to an unbuilt area or to another space on the path that's adjacent. If there aren't any of those available, he has to go back to your home board. All right, so we've spent our crystals, so now it's time to spawn new hordes. Here we go, 1. Now, the little warg on the back there is a little clue. They're going to be some speedy critters. So you can see sort of the fast forward symbol there. Make sure the sort of purple dotted line is always facing the same direction as the gate to the kingdom. All right, next one comes in. Can't go there, so it's going to go here. So I really want to try and destroy these 2 this turn if I can. Now, a hero on their turn has basically 3 things they can do. They can always move up to their speed. So Malik has a speed of 2. They can do their basic attack, or they can use a special ability. Sometimes there's spells, or they can recover, which is they go back to full health. There are no special abilities in this learning game or the first game here. Right, so I've got a stack of cards now, but I'm going to have to upgrade some of those to level 3 if I can. So, all right. Malik, I think, will move 1 to there on Stomp. He's going to go there. So there's still 1 warg. If even only 1 warg is visible, this will try and go 1, 2. And for each one of those uncovered, I lose a heart. So I really don't want anyone to get through. Now I also have to decide which tower colour I'm not going to use this turn. So I think I won't use green. Could be a horrible mistake, but that's okay. We live and learn. Alrighty. Now what's Ignis's basic attack? So he's got sort of a 3 fireball, and if that covers 2, he can place 1 on each adjacent horde, so it's good to know that. Magnus can either stomp for 4, or he can be on a building site and shoot his little flame bolt, or his magic attack there for 2. So that's interesting. Now, the problem is these are like one use for the whole game. So I know with the first portal card, a lot of the dudes have the deadly symbol. So if you look at the deadly symbol here, it's got sort of a picture of one of the little soldiers with a line through, kind of Ghostbuster style, which means you can't put any personnel on those spots, which includes heroes. You can only hit them with attack tiles, essentially. A tactile. Okay. Oh, this looks good. Oh, I just said I wasn't going to use green, didn't I? All right, that's okay. I'm going to put this Adept here. Now, again, I have to keep the orientation of that tile. So, but that beautifully goes there. It's like I almost planned that. I've had about 12 goes at this to try and get this right. That's the first time I've actually covered something up with just a couple of tiles. So I've probably done something wrong. All right. Now, again, we want to do some upgrading as soon as we can. Can't use green. I want to cover up some wargs if I can. But I do want to kill a second horde tile if at all possible. Because I think that's going to be important. Alright, alright, alright. Let's do... Oh, man. I could just kill that with one of the other characters. But is it worth it? So I've got to cover up 6 spots. I think I'll use another Adept there. I'm going to put that one like that. And then, yep, let's use 2 footmen. So the footman will go 1 there and 1 there. And now I've got 4 level 2 cards that I can essentially upgrade. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to stop there. So do we destroy the horde cards now? So that goes there. Flip. There's another little reward of a crystal. Great. We like rewards. This one got destroyed as well. Now some of this might seem pretty simple, but wait till you sit down and try it yourself. And again, this is level 1. There's another crystal. All right. So now we advance these. So this will go 1, 2. He gets knocked out of the way. So I can't put him there, and I can't put him on there. So basically I can put him anywhere else. So I think... so I could put him here, spawn more, and then he gets knocked again. So if you actually... You can use sort of the spawning to manipulate where you want your guy to go. I think for now, look, he's just going to have to stay around here. That'll do. Gives him access to all of these. All right. So now we pick up these cards. So I've got 3 of those. And I've got my hero card back in my hand off the player board to remind me. All right, so my artillery is going to become a howitzer. Marksman becomes a sharpshooter. Another marksman becomes a sharpshooter. And the footmen become knights. Now, I don't need to upgrade anymore, really, because when that first portal card comes out, it needs 2s. So I don't want to have all my 3s just thrown away on 2s. I'm going to need them for the second portal card. All right. But I do have a heap of cards now, so that's good. I'm feeling reasonably satisfied. All right. I've got 3 crystals to spend. What shall I buy? I think I will buy artillery this turn. Or do I go marksman? I've got no more of these sharpshooters. Wizards are good, Harry. But howitzers hit more targets. We'll stick with the artillery. That'll do. All right. Now, again, don't forget to move the health down on your hero. So that's 2 attacks he's basically been part of and been punished. So on his next turn, I'm going to have to use the recovery function and not use his basic attack. Otherwise, he'll have to regenerate and basically spend a whole turn on the player board or hero board waiting to come back out. Let's spawn. Oh, there's a portal card. Great. All right, more wargs. Here's the portal card. All right, portal cards. So all of these characters are deadlies, so no people can stand on there. They have to all be attacks. And you cannot cover the number in the middle. So the number in the middle is to remind you of which tower cards are required, what level, to attack this space. So I can only use level 2 or above, which is what I was saying before. All right, we didn't use green that turn, so I have to pick a different colour. So let's say we won't use... Okay, let's have a look at what level 3s I've got. All right, I'm not going to use purple. No purple this turn. Tricky. Tricky. All right. So, Malik can't go there anyway, so he'll spend 1 movement to stomp these 3. And he's going to use the recover action to go back to full health. But he's going to lose 1 again at the end of this battle, so don't forget that. Alright. I think that's okay. Not using purple. Alright, let's use a howitzer up here. So we can put a 3 straight forward, which will go boom on those dudes. And we can do 2s off to the side. So we'll put... Again, the side ones can be spun any direction. Let's see if that's going to stuff up an Adept. No, that's okay. I probably want to cover these wargs, maybe, but I really got to destroy this one this turn, and maybe that one next turn, if I can't do it now. Oh, they're very sneaky, the designers. So they give you Adepts like this, where it has to go a specific orientation, and you go, oh, but I wish I could just spin it a little bit. No one's looking. It's such a clean design, and it's fun, even by yourself, even talking to you guys. It's great. All right. Well, this isn't too bad. All right, let's use... I'm going to use sharpshooters from here. This is why you want that 2 range. So they're 3 little single arrows. And I think... So again, you look at your cards and figure out which way you're going to put them. So if that's going to go like that... Alright, I think I'm just going to target 1, 2, and 3. When you're playing solo, look, if you put down another card and you go, oh, that doesn't work, you can just take it back. No one's watching. I promise. Okay, I'm not using purple. Alright, so I think I might put this Adept that way, which means I can cover up those. Again, leaving only 1 revealed. So I think I need to kill that tile off. So I can use this green one. I'll use the artillery or the footmen. Don't want to. Oh, I could use the knights. I could do both though. Remember, because you get your foot people can go with others, but I need that for there. So, oh man. All right, I'm going to use the sharpshooter. Put that there. So again, I've got three little singles, so I can split them up however I want. So I'm going to put one there. Oh, does he shoot straight ahead with the other two? What am I going to put down here? Not using purple, so I've only got the green. No, I'm going to put that one there. And that one there. That's not bad. All right. Did I have another sharpshooter? I thought I had another one. Oh no, I used it there, didn't I? Damn. All right. I think I will use some knights here. So I've got 3 knights, which again are diagonal. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3. I can put footmen on top of another card, but you can only ever have 2 in one spot, and one of them has to be foot people, militia, knights, or footmen. So those 2 are covered, and I've got 2 level 2 cards here. Now, just so you know, and I have to remind myself, which I've been a bit crazy there, but I've used like a lot of level 3 cards on that level 2 portal. So it's kind of a waste. I probably should have reserved them, because basically anything that's hit that, as I do it, I should be flipping them. So that's... Oh, I've lost that one just for that. Damn it. I forget my own things that I've told you 5 minutes ago, but that's okay. I'm not going to use these other 2 cards because I need to upgrade them now. So the footmen and the knights are okay, so they're cool. And I think I'm not going to do any more. All right. So we destroy the horde tray. So all these dudes come off. And we have another single reward crystal. Very nice, thank you. This one's destroyed. And there's no reward for that other than a job well done. But the reward is I lose 3 level 3 cards. So sharpshooter, howitzer, and another sharpshooter. The ones I was supposed to be saving for later, but that's okay. All right, so we've done that. Now this one moves twice. 1, 2. Again, Malik took his 1 hit because he was on a one that he destroyed. I'm just going to pop him back there again. I get these back in my hand. And now I can upgrade my Adept and Artillery to a Wizard and a Howitzer again. So I'm down to only 4 cards now. Sorry, 5. Because I've got that one there that I missed. Alrighty. I've only got 1 crystal, so I can't spend that on anything. Let's do some more spawning. Wargs. These damn wargs. Alright, I'm going to have to start calling on my friends again in a second. Alright. Oh, look at these. They're everywhere. Man. Wow. Wow. I've only got... How many cards have I got? 5 cards. I really need to get some stomping done here. Oh, Malik can only hit 2 there. I think I'm going to put him right in the middle there. We'll use his basic attack. Do I cover a heap or just one? I'm just going to cover 1. So there's 3 blanks under that. So you can put 3 adjacent. So he will go... 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is deadly. This is very deadly. Alright, Adept, what are you going to do? Oh, I haven't decided which colour I'm not going to use. So it can't be purple. Let's say green. Can't use green this turn. Alright, I think I'm going to use a howitzer here. So we've got a 3er. Three are there. I can do a 2 any direction over here. So I'm going to cover up some more wargs. It's okay. All right. This is hard work. Hard work. I think I'll put an Adept here. So that will be like that. Can't overlap tiles. Nothing can overlap, and they have to stay within the confines of the little holder. All right, I'm going to use knights. Again, they can go on top there. So I'll put 1, 2, 3. So I've at least slowed that one down. But I'd really like to knock it off if I can. All right, I'm going to put a wizard there, which means I can place this any way I like. So I'll put that there. I think I've only got 2 footmen. I was trying to see if I don't kill this tile, basically those footmen are wasted for a turn. Alright, I might have to bring in a character. Alright, so he's going to come into here. Oh, that covers 2 enemies. I can't cover 2 enemies. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, this is such a waste. Right, I think I'm going to use him This is bad. This is very bad. I do have to knock this one off here as well. It's a one-time use though. Oh, it's such a waste. But if I can keep my footman, can I do it that way? How do I do it? How do I do it, kids? Oh, my wizard went in a different direction. There's just not enough power in my wizard stick here. This covers exactly 2 enemies. Alright, just going to pause the wizard for a moment. I'm going to bring him in to here. And then use this to cover 2 enemies. And it says if you use that to cover exactly 2 enemies, I can place 1 fireball on each adjacent horde. That's the only one with a space left. And then I'm still going to use the wizard because it's full power anyway, so I'm not going to lose it. And instead I will put it... Oh, it doesn't fit now. Man! And this is where you go back and say, oh, look, I want to change where I had that one. But that's just too much cheating. Oh, man, this is too difficult. All right, if I put that there and put that there, is that still covering 2? That's still covering 2. That's fine. The wizard, can I now fit it in there? Yes, now I can. So that now fits that way. All right. Let's do that, because I do want to save my footman. So I'm going to upgrade my footman to a knight. I'm going to need it soon, I think. Right. Okay. Whew. Whew. Let's do some destruction. So we killed this one off, which is great. What do we get? Another single crystal reward. We've killed this one off. So thanks, Ignis, for your service. There's another crystal, which is great. Okay, so now with Malik, these are fast dudes. He will prevent it moving, and they should move twice. So preventing 1 move causes damage, preventing 2 moves causes 2 damage, so it basically knocks him out. So he's going to come back to my player board and spend the turn regenerating. So I can't use him next round, which is bad. Alright, so let's do some spawning. But this trade didn't move. That goes there. Here's the next portal. Comes through to here. You can see from there it takes level 3 cards to destroy that one. But I can use peeps to cover up these non-deadly ones. So there's 4 deadlies. Everything else can be covered up with peeps. But it won't be Malik because he's flat on his back trying to recover. But I still have Magnus who might be able to help us out. And then we just have to survive the round, essentially. Okay, so we're not going to use yellow this turn. Malik's flattened his back with a slip disc. He can't do anything either this turn, so I've really stuffed a lot of this up, I think. Alright, I need to use... I've got to cover up 4 deadlies. Unfortunately, I only have... I've got 4 level 3 cards, so we might be able to do something. Let's do a wizard first. And I think that's the best use of his time. Then what do I do? So he could go there and take up 3. Let's just pop him there for the moment. Still got 2 deadlies I have to cover up. But I've really only got a... So I can't use knights on the deadlies, so I can only use the howitzer, so that doesn't work for that. Knights, knights, and a howitzer. Knights, knights, baby. Alright, so he's just going to have to stand on this yellow spot and cover up 2. I think I'm just going to be 1 short here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Howitzer there. So that's 3. And we can put a 2 up here. So there's no more deadlies. I haven't used any yellow spots yet, so I haven't cheated. Let's do 3 knights. 1, 2, 3, and we'll put 3 more knights here. 1, 2. Have I covered them all? I think I've covered them all. I think I've covered them all. So, that's all I can do. Oh, I've got no money to spend. Let's destroy this tower card, which we can. Question is, do I survive the round? Well, then we advance these. These go 1, 2. And this goes 1, 2. We did it! Woohoo! Mind you, for a learning game, that takes a lot out of you. But that is so much fun. And as a solo game, fantastic. Best solo experience this year for sure. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm Greg. This is Tabletop Nights. Thanks, Lucky Duck, for Kingdom Rush Rift in Time. We'll see you soon. Bye.